Let's go through the first new trend, or which is the most popular trend, is ecotourism. Ecotourism, by the word itself, talks about ecological form of tourism. This is a concept which was emerged in 1980s in international countries and which was gradually adopted in India since 2000 onwards. This is out of the need of sustainability that made the stakeholders feel responsible to save the environment, to work for the sustainability of the ecology. In ecotourism, which is under the umbrella of sustainable form of tourism, there are three principles, underlying principles, which is the first one is it should be a visit to natural areas with the concept of, or with the motive of, preservation and conservation of the environment and the ecology. Second is it should contribute towards the development and the growth of local economy. That is, there should be no economy leakage. The benefits of revenue should go to the local bodies. Third is it should educate the tourists, the stakeholders who are involved in the tourism product to work more for the sustainability. So these are the three basic principles on which ecotourism works. As I have said, it has gained momentum since decades, maybe since from 2000 onwards in India. And there are many people where they talk about that this particular ecotourism is becoming just a fad, a fashion, where most of the working body wants to label themselves as ecotourism, but are they really following the practices or not is a matter of concern. There are various bodies who provide eco certification to the working organizations towards ecotourism. Green Globe is one of the initial one which was started, and then there are various societies, to name the International Ecotourism Society. In India also we have Responsible Tourism Society of India, RTSOI. So these are the bodies which helps in promoting the concept of ecotourism. As I have already said, the third underlying principle of ecotourism is educational experience, which is of very, very high need, because if we are not educating the travelers, the people involved, to when they go to place and when they start looking for luxury and comfort without taking care of the carbon footprint, definitely it will disturb the ecology. So carbon footprint is a very important element which has to be considered in ecotourism. There should be minimum carbon footprint at a destination. Hence, ecotourism utilizes most of the traditional forms of travel arrangements, accommodation arrangements. It tries to use eco-friendly practices more, that is zero plastic, 3 Rs of sustainability, reduce, reuse and recycle. And it comes up with the ethical approach towards the conserving of the local culture, especially if it is the attraction is near to a tribal place, it's where tribals are there. So the tribes at principles, their culture has to be preserved. As I said, maximizes local economic return. So the local body should get their benefit. There should be no economy leakage. That is, the economy, the money spent by the tourists should directly go to the local people residing at the place, rather than of being deviated to the various intermediaries who are in the system of tourism business. Here are few destinations, countries who are well known for their ecotourism practices. The pioneer one to start with ecotourism practices was Costa Rica, where it is known as even Mecca of ecotourism. Even Belize is also known for Mecca of ecotourism. Even India has initiated to some extent with ecotourism practices within the natural reserves. Brazil is well known for the ecotourism practices at their national parks. Then Ecuador, Kenya, Nepal, Peru, South Africa. These are some known places in ecotourism activities.